And here we go, take 2. Sorry.
Fairy tale rants helps with this so much. When I was 11, I was bored, and I was literally sitting on my mother's feet saying, "Mom, tell me what to write." And she said, "Go write me another fairy tale." So I did. And thus began a lifelong love of fairy tales. Now, I studied chemistry in college, and I did not take any English classes. I would have loved to take an English class. I would have loved to hunt down Jack Zipes and take any class he taught ever, because the man is amazing to me. So all of my academic fairy tale knowledge is completely self-taught. I wish I could speak more intelligently on this. I gave a talk to the Library of Congress, like I knew what I was talking about, and they were all listening amazingly, and I'm still baffled at why they think I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun seeing, like, well, fun and frustrating, because the newer generation knows the Disney fairy tales, and the older generation knows a lot of the Grimm and Anderson fairy tales. So when the new generation comes up to me and says their favorite fairy tale is Tangled, it kind of makes me want to cringe a little bit. Rapunzel actually is one of the fairy tales, the second part of the question, one of the fairy tales that the Grimms even edited as they went along, because the original version of Rapunzel, the prince climbs up the tower several times, and after a few visits, she notices that her dress is getting a little tight around the middle because she is pregnant. However, the Grimm's brothers wanted to make this a little more palatable to Christian readers, so they said some stupid thing like the witch climbs up and Rapunzel says, "Oh, you're so much heavier, it's so much easier than when the prince comes up here." However, they did not change at the end where she gives birth to twins. So I guess they just magically appeared out of nowhere. The stork brought the twins. Whatever. It's a fairy tale. But in editing it, it got changed. The Disney version of Tangled, I love it. I have no problems with it. I think it's amazing. It's a super great movie. Is it the actual Rapunzel that the Grimms wrote? Heck no. But that doesn't make it any less of an awesome story. So it has been fun to see how these have all changed throughout the years and what we are embracing now. I do wish there was a little less Disney. I mean, at this point, Disney is retelling their own fairy tales as if they wrote the original fairy tales. Maleficent was brilliant, but it was based on the Disney Sleeping Beauty and not the Perrault Sleeping Beauty. So I just worry that those are getting lost, and I hope that my series in some small way encourages boys and girls to go out and read the actual fairy tales. There's blood in them. Go read them. Your parents have no idea. It's totally cool.
Thanks, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to Fangirlish, and we love you too. Bye.
Bye.